So growing pumpkins is a lot of fun, but sometimes it's hard to know when to harvest them. You know, too soon and they will shrivel and mold, and too late and the frost can kill them. So there's 3 factors to know when to get your pumpkin harvested at the right time so we'll hold up through the fall. Hello, my name is Lynn Gillespie, creator of the High Performance Garden System, and a great organic farmer and pumpkin grower for over 35 years. So let's go over the 3 factors to deciding when to harvest your pumpkin. Okay, number 1, the first factor is variety. What type of pumpkin are you growing? There are true pumpkins and there are squash that look like pumpkins. So true pumpkins will not turn orange until they are close to ripening, and pumpkin lookalikes that are squash will be orange from the time that it is little and it'll grow up orange. So color is not always the best indication of ripeness. Another thing is that there are a lot of pumpkins now that don't even turn orange. There's white ones and yellow ones and black ones and all different colors. So color is not always the best indication. So a better determination is the fingernail test. So the second factor to harvesting your pumpkins successfully is maturity. Now, this is an easy test to do to see if the skin of the pumpkin or the squash has become hard and mature. I like this test best for my pumpkins. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take your thumbnail and try to push it through the skin of the pumpkin. So if we have this pumpkin right here, and I take my thumbnail and I push that in, you can see right there that it leaves an indentation. Now that indentation is telling me that this pumpkin is not mature and that I need to leave it on the vine some more. Now this one here that's in my lap, these are actually the same variety. This is a variety called khaki, and if I take my thumbnail and push it into this one, it doesn't leave an indentation. I can feel that it's really hard. And so this one was ripe. We went ahead and harvested it, took it off the vine. And then also even the little guys, this is actually a gourd, it's not technically a pumpkin. And I can do the same thing. I can take and push my fingernail in there, and I can feel that it's hard and there's no indentation. And this is also one that we harvested, and it is ripe as well. Now, if you take a look at this one behind me, this is one of the white ones. And if I take and push my thumb in it, I get a very, very small indentation right here. And this one is almost ready. So it's almost ready to come off. So we have pumpkins at all different stages, and you're going to have that on your pumpkin vines to where you're going to have mature ones and you're going to have immature ones. So it's important to give them a poke. So what we want to do with the ones that indent is we want to leave them on the vines, and it's okay to leave them here through a light frost, say 30 degrees Fahrenheit, but anything colder than that we're going to want to do some other things for the pumpkins. So before we get to that, if you would like to learn more high-performance garden growing skills and how we grow $2,500 worth of organic produce in only 128 square feet, that's about the size of 3 king-size beds, with only a 15-minute-a-day commitment, then you'll want to check out the High Performance Garden Show. It's free, it's online, and you can watch it anytime. You can enroll on our website, thelivingfarm.org/high-performance-garden-show. And you can sign up there, or you can click the link below to take you over there and get you started. All right, number 3, the last factor to consider is frost. So the big question is, when is the frost going to kill the vines? So sometimes we get a frost before the pumpkins are ready to harvest. And what I will do is I'll start watching the 10-day forecast. For us, it's early September. And if it's predicted to go below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and my pumpkins have not passed the fingernail test, I will cover the vines to get them through the frost with a frost blanket. And I will use 2 1.5 ounce frost blankets over the vines for the pumpkins, and you can order those online. And be sure to remember that you need to hold down the covers, because usually before it gets really cold, the wind will blow and it'll blow the blankets off. So by covering the vines, this gives the pumpkin vines time to ripen more pumpkins before I need to harvest them. So I'm going to watch the pumpkins closely and get them harvested before we get any hard frost down below 25 degrees Fahrenheit. So if it gets that cold, it will damage the pumpkins. Even if they're mature, it'll create frost damage on the skins of the pumpkins. If it's going to get that cold, I go ahead and harvest everything. Now once I've harvested, I will just cure the pumpkins by storing them in a warm, dry place for a week, and then they're ready to carve or eat.